All right, folks, welcome to episode 3 of Campaign 19. We're on the attack. We got to cross. I don't know. I'm not sure what the name of this battle. It doesn't matter. We have to get over here. Look, the CSA is going to get here first. They have entry points here. They're certainly going to get here. This is actually strangely reminiscent, I think, of how the first episode, I mean, there weren't that many episodes in this campaign. I'm just going to go ahead and press play. But we actually already had a battle on this map. It was a fairly good one. And our reinforcements, so right now it's 50-50. And so to have to attack into that is not great. But we are getting another division that when they get here, we should outnumber them 2-1. So that's what we are playing for. Sending the cav up ahead. It's Reynolds' division. And so I'm pretty sure we can get the division back here. It's not quite that's where we would eventually want it. But yeah, hopefully the cav actually moves out before the division, though it now looks like maybe the division will. And so the cav, which is supposed to be scouting. All right, so it just barely gets out in time. Woo. Anyways, this area right here is very good to defend for the AI. And so I don't know what they're going to do. Last time we had to play them, I think they got these 2 victory points. We also had another division come in and, well, we'll see where it comes in from. But this is where it came in from last time I backdoored them. But the AI did a very good job last time we were here. We entered pretty much where we are now. And the AI pretty much just deployed in the forest back here and was daring me to cross the open field. Or even worse, I think, is the trap to go down in the bowl, because you get halfway down there, then you get cover and concealment, but it also breaks up the attack. And then you still have a long ways to go to attack into cover. So it's just not where you want to be, and the defender can put you on the clock. So time is on our side because it's only 2 3-pointers. And so we should be able to certainly survive that in terms of the number of victory points that will move things up on this top bar. Really, I'm just trying to get in a decent position to join with. So if this is Reynolds' division, then the other division was Rosecrans's division. And I don't remember what kind of shape they're in, but I saw the numbers were comparable. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, if you've noticed that so if you're just joining the campaign, I have modded it so that we are doing regiments. They're true blue regiments in the sense that the game identifies them as regiments rather than just super small brigades that are made to regiment size. This is not an example. There are a few in there that have escaped naming, but otherwise I've gone along with numbering and naming all the regiments. Most are state. I think there are a couple of US and maybe CSA regular ones that I kind of just made up randomly. But anyways, I've done that, and whoops, we don't want cavalry in the field. We'll move out here, move it up to 5x. We may put you on pause if we don't see the CSA move anything. I would think that based on how the map went last time, unless there's another entry point and they just got... Nope, there they are. So we can see absurdly long distances. And it's perfectly fine that they're going to get it first. We just kind of want to make sure that they are there. I think it's going to be some finagling. I don't know that I have all that much more to say by way of introduction here. The AI has done pretty good in its battles so far. I'm digging the... Yeah, okay, so they came up that road as well. So it's... Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess the HQ is going to go back to defense. Anyways, Reynolds is moving on up in anticipation of later things. Why don't we move up like this? Because it's really the artillery that I kind of want to get here. We can square off with theirs. I think the infantry is pretty much all going to push down this road. I mean, it's not terrible to push down this road, except that we're going to block our own artillery line of sight. But I think if we move our infantry here... Honestly, screening them in the trees doesn't really matter because I can see they kind of always know where you are, right? So we're not going to pick too much up there. All right, I think we have to rearrange ourselves. I'm not going to make you watch and see that, but I'll bring you back in when we have some action to show you. So I hear the artillery starting to shoot off. So I figured we'll bring it back for that. You know what? Honestly, you guys can stop. We can get that artillery there. See, friendly reinforcements have not yet arrived, so that's concerning. We don't have to evade anymore. Okay, so yeah, we are kind of losing these brigades out in the open, which we shouldn't be doing. It doesn't happen that much in this campaign, but it does happen sometimes. All right, Venom's brigade. So we'll move them over there. So again, those are the brigades. These kind of look like the divisions of old. The units tend to be too spread out. Here, why don't we just get you guys firing, because otherwise you're going to get destroyed. So the brigades, yeah, they seem a bit further strung out. I don't know if putting them in the successive lines would change anything. Probably not. All right, we're going to move Morgan over here. Beatty can come up here. That's fine. See, they have some folks who are a little too far back. So it's a little bit different than last time we fought here. Last time they really hung out more back in the woods as these units are. I haven't yet switched these all over to medium range. Wonder if the CSA is just going to come right in for it here. Oh, so no, they're moving backwards. Alright, they broke. They broke. We'll see if we can pull Halleck out of that before he also breaks. And now we need to re-tidy up these brigades, because I threw some regiments in there just very, very pell-mell. Alright, so... McCook. Alright, so McCook needs to get over here. I guess the AI is attacking. Yeah, I was not expecting that, but I also don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, you don't need to worry so much about that. You need to worry a little bit more about some of this stuff. Let's see. We'll see if we can get this cav over here. I'm not too sure about that. Alright, Steedman, I think, can come over here. Yeah, if the AI is going to attack into this, then we don't have to worry about moving up on them. We just got to reconfigure ourselves here. But, again, time is, as far as I know, time is still on our side. Alright, Rosecrans isn't here, so... And that's fine. It looked like when I entered, the earliest they would be here is right about now, and I swear that those times are always overly optimistic about what's actually going to happen. So, do you all actually have targets? No, they don't. They say they can't see anything. What kind of guns do we have? 6-pound field gun, 6-pound field gun, 6-pound field. Yeah, so this is all pretty junky artillery. It's, I believe, the junkiest we could have. So we're not going to worry too much about that. All right, we can see them right where that mouse cursor is, lining up in the trees. They're lined up in the trees over there. I'm probably wrong, but it looks like there's a lot more of them than I thought. All right, well, at least the field guns have something. And it looks like we've... I don't know what that small arms fire is. Is it? It's really skirms out here who are taking very ambitious shots. All right, some of them are hitting. All right, overcommitting to this feels like a trap. So that's Reynolds. So, Steedman, you can actually stay right where you are. Andrews is over there. I still think the weight of their attack is over here. I think it's just a brigade over here. So, I would guess that Sturgis's cav plus McCook's brigade plus the artillery should be able to hold. Hovey arrives. Oh, so Hovey must be in charge of Rosecrans's division. That makes sense. Oh, and they didn't arrive here. Probably for the best. So, well, no, I would rather have had them there than up here. Because up here it's just extra travel time to end up in the same spot. And it's almost 1600, so... Yeah, I wonder if most of the day's fighting is going to be over before they arrive. If it is, it is. It's, you know, whatever. Alright. Let's straighten this up, and then we'll throw out some skirmishers. In the case of Morgan, they can throw the skirmishers out anyways. And we'll send skirmishers up just to try to buffer off theirs. Alright, yeah, long range, yeah, I mean we could, but... Alright, so that's our screen of skirmishers there. We'll get some more over here and push down. Cav can do the same. Looks like that artillery has found some targets, so that's good. Reynolds can move over here. All right, and we found them for sure this time. All right, so Hovey's division is coming in. Smith's cab is, I guess, confident enough that they can do this. We can detach them. Alright. Yeah, it's moving to reposition here. We don't need any more news, so we'll put that away for now. Oh, and there's some movement down here in the woods. Alright, so they're going to push up. We're going to push up our cav. Huh. Okay. We're just going to try to straighten these up a bit. Those skirmishers are... They have a head full of steam. Oh. Yeah, we don't need to move all of them over there. Alright, let's recall those skirmishers. reorient ourselves that way. There's no real reason to take that fight as it is. We'll move that brigade over there, and then we'll move this brigade here. Yep, that's fine. And it looks like we're eventually... Oh, that's... I don't even like that. Yeah. I don't love any of it. They are a bit wide. I don't know if putting them into successive lines would help here. Probably not, but... But for now, we want to try to avoid bringing on a general engagement of this whole force where it could get crunked before friendlies arrive, and then we're just in trouble. Interesting. Man, Waitman's skirms have shot off like all of mine. I think he shot off 2 units of skirms. He might get a third here. Yeah, I really wonder if moving through these woods is like the best idea. That just seems like a slow trod. Third Missouri squaring off against the 9th Mississippi. Wow, 3rd Missouri is... They are outnumbered. I don't know how big this brigade is. I did not... I see Hayes's regiment. Another one that escaped the censors here, so we didn't get them the numbering that they need. Andrews is wounded. That was... of the 3rd Missouri, so... That is rough on the 3rd Missouri. Holy moly. What does the 9th Mississippi have? Do they have like... just reboard muskets? And we got Mississippi's, so... our accuracy should not be hurting here. I don't really want to draw them over here. I want them to... The further they stay on my left, their right, the closer they are to my reinforcements. Alright, so I guess maybe the 9th didn't like that stuff. We're going to try to pull back the 3rd Missouri. Very good, very good. I mean, it's very good in that nothing is happening, and it looks like the AI has decided to maybe put a 2nd brigade down here. I mean, it's fine, but I don't have any victory points for them to attack. I don't know what they're going for. I think we're gonna bring maybe Steedman back for a while. I do, knowing me, I'd love to gamble and throw Steedman's brigade at whatever this brigade is, and then try to have Smith's cav follow up the 1st Kentucky cav, follow up and hit him in the back. But yeah, it sounds like a great idea, but it's never gonna work that pretty, right? Like it just doesn't. All right, so Willage. I know that Willage has been in here before. After I learned about Chickamauga, I learned about Village. Yeah, we're going to detach that artillery brigade just so I can move the rest of the force. I've already detached the cav, but the other movements should only apply then to infantry. Take a look at how XP, so the 1st main, okay, that's not correct. 2nd main battery, yeah. Like, they're doing a little bit, and I guess it's fine, right? For early war, firing 6-pounders, 1st New Jersey. You could tell that these were the first of their kind. And there are a lot that are like that, are kind of weird. Like, it's 1st Wisconsin. This should be something... I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on here about where they're from. Doesn't matter. 4th Missouri, 4th Regiment. I think some of those were early ones where... we got to go back. We got to give them names when I find out what their home state is. All right, you got something to shoot at? You say, so do you. Yeah, you don't. That's no good. Let's get you something to shoot at if we can get those batteries through the fence. I wish it was easier to just knock fences down and move through them. Right, just like they would. Alright, we might have to send this cav up. I was trying to conserve the numbers here, but I've totally lost sight of them. You can see some dust getting kicked up. But I don't know, if they're all just sitting there, that really works for me. It does. All right, you're not falling back, Siegel. What are you doing? Yeah, you should move back. You definitely should move back. All right, so it looks like we got some skirms from Claiborne. I don't know if those are the skirms that ran off the rest of my force or what. Okay, so I guess the latest and greatest intelligence is there is a whole bunch of them. This is just, it's one of the things I haven't figured out how to get with the AI. I think that it does other things right. I mean, it's generally trying to match my front, not let me easily grab a flank on them or anything like that. And I think that, particularly the first time, they chose good defensive ground, just overlooking this open ground. But I think sometimes they got to know when to attack and when to just duck out of a map. I mean, if I were the AI right now, I would have either tried to rush and then quit if it didn't work, and it probably wouldn't have worked, because even if they rushed and they completely routed this division, they're probably going to take such heavy casualties that when Hovey and Rosecrans's division arrives, they're going to lose the field, and that would negate their advantage. So they might as well run us off and then leave the map before Hovey shows up. But kind of having committed to it, I don't see the point. Yeah, and maybe they'll withdraw overnight. Maybe that's what this is. Okay, we are ever so slowly decapping over here. Morgan Smith. I have generally, so if you're just joining the campaign, I have tried to put cavalry and artillery officers in command of those units. I decided to centralize early war the batteries in a brigade in each division rather than parceling out a battery to each brigade, and simply because of micro. If I wanted to move these infantry brigades around, the artillery would move with them unless I detached it, and then I had to detach it every single time, so it just didn't feel worth it. I have a feeling this might be anticlimactic if the AI withdraws. And if they stay and fight, it's going to feel pretty bad too, because they shouldn't. So I think I'm going to put you on pause unless the AI makes a move here. Or, I don't know, we just watch the battle. I feel like we're mostly playing this to watch the battle and recording it for that. But the AI is not doing too much. It's just cool to watch the explosions as you get into the darker periods of a battle. So early morning or late evening. And I'm lucky enough that I'm running this with lossless scaling. So even though OBS will cap the frames at 60, it's actually showing up as 124 for me. So I'm pretty happy, right? 124 and 1440 game. I understand it's not Total War graphics, but it doesn't look bad. We just need that 3D mod back. So I had the feeling, I bet you didn't think you'd be back tonight. I had the feeling that this still might go anticlimactic, but I did finish capping. We've got some infantry up here now on, what is this, the Glenview Pike. And so the brigade that was over here now detects it, and they seem to be moving back to engage us. Oh, and up here, I didn't even see this move coming. I don't know if Chilton's regiment actually wants what they think they want here. Maybe they do. Move them up. Not a huge fan of giving individual regiments orders, but maybe with some of these we will. Okay, so they know to move up and angle towards that group. Over here, I have no idea what's going on. If that actually is movement, we'll hold them off there. It's the 6th Illinois, but we want... There we go. I want our cavalry. Oh! That was a terrible call. Ugh. That sounds like they're hitting us on the right. Are they? No, it's just... Oh, yeah. There is some there. Alright, why don't we move up instead of moving back? And we have this brigade in reserve, and that's why they're in reserve, to do that. Robertson actually got out of there, I think. Who'd thunk it? Alright. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta pull that cab back. It feels like there's more CSA here than advertised. Here, let's turn the artillery that way. This battery can continue to shoot, but... Alright, so I guess Robertson ran after initially rallying. Gonna move them up. We gotta move them over. They really have to move back. I don't know if they're going to do it, though. Dixon Miles usually does well. Not one of his best performances, though. Yeah, his regiment's absolutely getting shreked by the 1st Florida. Alright, so we are unfortunately without a brigade reserve over here. But we're going to move Morgan up anyways. And we're going to threaten to cut them right here. This is very bad. My goodness, man. There we go. I'm just going to order them all in there. I don't think it's probably the right idea, but... And I have successfully got my cavalry absolutely demolished again. Never a battle without that happening. All right. You guys are going to have to step up. You're going to have to step up. Uh-oh. I don't know, Mansfield. You usually do good work. But there's not much left over here. Ugh. Alright, we're doing some better work on some of those regiments. Wow. As bad as I thought it was for me. And it was. Huh. Clayburn's regiment looks like it's trying to fight its way out. Ooh. Sturt might actually be able to punch through. Ooh, their morale's going, but we'll see. We will see. Alright, Sturgis is back. Yeah, this is a remnant of when I was doing different namings. I've gone back with the Union to just renaming Corps 1st, 2nd, 3rd. For CSA, I've done the Corps commanders, or at least the last Corps commander that I had there before I turned it over to the AI for a while. McCall, a little beaten up. Andrews, a little beaten up. Mansfield is actually serviceable. So is Rogers here. Alright. Tillman. I think that's going to be it. I don't think we need to watch this at slower pace. I'm surprised the battle looks like it's going to go the full length. Without nightfall hitting. Yeah, and you can see what that cost us. Huh. All right, victory at Marietta, they say. Wow. So they lost almost 1,000 out of the war. We lost 150 killed, 156 missing. So it's probably like 225 or so. I don't know. Yeah, not that bad at all. Union Army's unstoppable. That might almost be true. Yeah, there's Sherman in the 3rd Corps. Harney's division is building supply depot on Grafton. So these are Sherman's 3 divisions. Pretty much after this, only Harney is going to be movable. Reynolds has seen so much combat already that, yeah, I doubt I'll be able to move him. What is it here? September? I don't know that he'll be able to move much before November 1st or December 1st or some of those other ones. If you're wondering why am I taking the better perks, it's because I intend certainly to turn it over to the CSA for a while, and probably quite a while. And I think embedded reporters might be good for the late game. I don't know. Maybe it should just be done at the core level. I don't know. But it is good to have those more famous, lower-ranking folks late in the war when you've lost maybe some of your more able commanders, yada yada, and you don't want your men to be unhappy, take all the morale hits when you're struggling for every little bit of morale on the battlefield and that sort of thing. So, anyways, that's my thinking there. Right, Gibbons, I don't generally like to be in scouting if we're in range of contact with the others, and certainly that's true there with Beauregard's division. Now, you all, what is the issue here? Yeah, okay, so we can't engage it, I guess. Oh, wait. We want to do amphibious attack. That's what I want. We're going to back off. We can go back to blockading. That's fine. We're going to let that fort rebuild, and then we're going to come back and try to take Fort Norfolk. I don't know why Magruder's division is here. I'm also not sure why I can see its order delay. Although I do have the debug on where I can move the AI, but I haven't used it. I swear. Wow, our national support's terrible. I don't get it. For another time, maybe we'll figure that out. And what are we doing? We're doing Ag 1. Yes, it's been a moment for me too. Civ order, we're not there. We're for counter-propaganda, not interested in, as I am in propaganda. So let's wait for that. Over here, I don't think there's anything I really want. I believe... Now, why don't we go to that 3rd Corps and find out... 3rd Illinois, 3rd Indiana. I was on a roll here. 2nd Kentucky, U.S., 3rd Ohio, 10th Pennsylvania. 4th Regiment. Okay, that's what's wrong with that. So this is a New York regiment, which I have a ton of. So what number am I up to when it comes to New York? I am up to... I know you wondered this. Am I really up to 36? Holy moly. So, you become the 36th New York. You are welcome. That was Beatty. I think I went through the rest of this. Missouri, 4th Missouri. Oh, okay. So we have another one. Iowa. 8th Iowa. Lew Wallace. That's your regiment now. I think I also wanted to rename... Yeah, it's not the Appalachia Corps. It's the 3rd Corps Cavalry. I do want to do away with these brigades. And just have the regiments under the division command. I want to, but I haven't been able to bring myself to do it. Oh wait, so this is a different 2nd Regiment. This is actually in New Hampshire. I know this is peak YouTube right here. All right, 4th New Hampshire. There you go. Now you exist. I think, yeah, those are all named. 10th West Virginia Regiment. That's stupid. I don't know why I did that, but I did. All right, so we have yet another Ohio that does not have... What are we up to in terms of Ohio regiments? That is now going to be the 27th Ohio. And so for those who are wondering, yeah, I've already released the mods that I think the files that I think you would need through a Google Drive if you wanted to play this. And what I think I still need to do, okay, we got a new Pennsylvania regiment, is probably provide a link to what I'm using to keep track of all these, not so that you keep track of what I'm doing. It's going to be the 29th Pennsylvania. But so that you could do this yourself if you want. Because once I turn this over, as you can see, the regiment numbering is not automatic. And so if you wanted to keep it up for your own reasons, I could do it, but, you know, who really cares? I do. 14th. All right, unless I notice it, I'm just going to assume that I got... another one crept through. Sloppy. Michigan. How many do we have from Michigan? This is going to be the 10th Michigan. Whoop. Not yet. All right, so that's Davis. 2nd Illinois. Are you kidding me? What was going on when I was supposed to be paying attention to this stuff? 3rd Vermont. 3rd Cavalry, that is terrible. That is absolutely unforgivable. Ohio. Thank you. This is going to be the 2nd Ohio Cavalry. Ohioan. Okay, enough of that. Let's turn to other things. Even if it's incomplete, just let it be. We have tons of cav weapons. We have enough parrots that we can start redistributing them. Same with 3-inch. We could get several batteries rocking and rolling there. Mississippi, nah, not so much. Springfield's not so much. I believe in this mod, I've changed the stats of the 20 and 30 pound parrot to be the 10 pound parrot. So I get it. When I first played this game, I love 30 pound parrots. The stats are so good, that's the problem. And that they weren't frequently used as field artillery. They were on occasion, but apparently, at least according to Earl Hess, they were frequently too heavy. Though I am reading more accounts of 20 pound parrots seeing field service even pretty late into the war. Anyways, let's go back here. All right, these guys are actually seeing combat. So let's reward them here. Wait, yes, let's reward them. All right, Napoleon for you. 3-inch for you. And 10 pound parrot for you. That's what you get for doing a lot of work. What do you all have here? You have, okay, so you actually have a Napoleon already. Then we'll give you that. I kind of want to make sure that there's at least one decent battery in each artillery brigade here. This looks like the AI did something here. I will blame the AI because they're not here to defend themselves. This is 4th Corps. I'm not sure why you're like that. But we'll throw you over there. I think I know why. I think it's because I probably clicked wrong button. All right. Sure, we'll just give you parrot. So these artillery brigades have 4 batteries. Huh. All right, we'll give you that. And we'll give you, what is this, by process of elimination here, Napoleon. All right, so Europe. I don't think I finished the 3rd Corps, though. Did everybody get something here? All right, they got something. Yeah, but I don't think they did. They did not. All right, we got to give them something. Gradually raise our standards here. So this looks like a group that might have done a little work under Sheridan. I think it's a little work if it's under Sheridan at this point. 2nd West Virginia Battery. I guess she'll get ordnance rifles. And all right, Napoleons for you. 6th Corps. All right, you need help. All right, we got ordnance rifles for you. Ooh, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel here. But it looks like every artillery brigade should get at least one battery that's pretty competent. 12 pound, 12 pound, 12 pound. All right, so clearly there I was going for something else, just in the logic that, you know, it's really not true. McClellan's first corps has not seen a whole lot of action. All right, so then we jump. Now this different story with Grant's 2nd Corps. But okay, that brigade has all pretty good stuff. So does that artillery brigade. Okay, 12-pound howitzer, different story. Yeah, let's get rid of the 6-pound field gun first. Switch it with one of those. And, all right, so yeah, it's 12-pound Napoleon. I think they all had something good, yeah. It's before I understood the scarcity. All right, 10-pound Parrot goes there. And do we have enough for one more battery? Nope. I mean, we got some other stuff in here, but 24-pound howitzer. You know what? Why not? Why not? It's something. All right, that is that. I think all my cav, though, are fine. I do. And I don't think there's enough of a... Well, mixed muskets are pretty terrible. Yeah, that's right. And I forget, you know, 2.5k in this actually means a lot. So if we go back to the 1st Corps, wow. Wow. This is what happens when you auto upgrade. You get Mississippi's and Plains rifles. I think, I don't know if I was also role playing there when, because they're in like Kentucky and Tennessee, so probably better for further west, even, you know, if you're talking about the plains. But anyways, this looks like, okay, so then these are Springfield muskets, not great, but it's fine. When I see mixed, I know it's time to, yes, to help them out. All right, Springfield rifle muskets, that's fine. Here, we'll check and see if anybody, okay, you got Springfield. Wow. Okay. People in need of weapons here. Springfield rifled musket is fine. Yikes. There we go. There you go. Wheaton? All right. Humphreys, you're next. Have some Mississippis. Let's see here. Plains rifles? Oh, heck yeah. 4th Corps actually is the one that's out west, so I may just roleplay away here and just give a bunch of Plains rifles. I have no idea where they're actually used in the U.S. Civil War, but that doesn't mean anything. Meager. I thought elsewhere when I saw Meager's name. I thought, yeah. So this was just a spelling error earlier, and you know what? It's not even relevant anymore because it's... All right. What are we looking at here? Well, darn it. Yeah, this is actually kind of like, well, parts of it are like Frederick. Not so worried about, or Fredericksburg. Not so worried about Pollock. All right, we actually get 2 divisions. Lee's Hill is standing out here. So 10, 23. So once you get any 3 points, you have a majority. The problem for them is that there's only 2 that are together, and I think are well, they're fairly close together and fairly defensible if I was going to attack this way, right? The Battle of Fredericksburg. But these other positions are open. We could gobble up this. Pollock is completely, I think, indefensible if they want to defend the other thing. So I think we just move to Lee's Hill. And honestly, if they're down here at Hamilton's, they could be on the backside. So we probably will send some cav down over here to capture this. I'll take a look at what's going on over to Pollock. That sounds like the plan. So Keyes' division is here. Minty's cav brigade. Yeah, it's an actual cav brigade. So we're going to take them out. We're going to... No, we're not going to cold steel. We're going to evade, put scouts out, and we're going to detach. That is fine for them. What do I want to do with this group? Send them probably down to Lee's that way. Yeah, I think so. So Grant... Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's right. Grant was the corps commander. Whoops. Minty, I don't know how you got outside of your deployment zone. Or went berserk like that. What? I don't know what the heck's going on there. Alright. Pleasanton, you're going to lead the way. Same idea. Detach you. Evade. Alright, so you do that. Grant, I don't know where you want to go, man. Alright, let's just start. We'll now put out some scouts. And we will, you guessed it. Steel, once you move up there. All right, take a look at this cemetery hill. That's right, McDowell is in, what is he? He's commanding the artillery brigade. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could order the rest of that division up there. Put it at 20x. Is Grant going to move, or is he going to stay there because I moved him once? Yeah, he's going to stay there because I moved him once. All right, then we'll move him up to there. Is there anything I need to know? No, just that we have pontoons ready. All right, then we'll get rid of that because it's not good looking. This we can get rid of when the actual battle stuff starts, but if we're just looking at a map, it's fine to keep up. Oh, Pleasanton should be renamed the Cav Brigade there. Here, let's send Pleasanton's Cav over to here. Somehow Minty's Cav got passed by the rest of that division. I'm going to send Minty's Cavs Brigade down here and just see if we see anything about Lee's Hill or the Telegraph Road, and then probably send them over to capture Pollock. And we'll just go from there. Okay, you're all moving. Keys, you're across. I think the next place for you all... It's a very kind of broken area. I hate attacking up this hill, but I don't know what else we're going to do or what else we could do. Here, maybe we'll do that. Weather looks nice, though. I like this map a lot. You've probably heard me say that if you watched the previous campaign. I do like this map. This, I think, is also a pain to attack over. Right, so we got roads here. Otherwise, the roads go out to there. Why don't we move up here anyways? Pleasanton. I don't see any reason for the circuitous route. We're still trying to find where they are. Minty, you're on evade, so hopefully you do that if you have to. Okay, they're all out here. Keys is just about lined up. You two are here doing your thing. That's fine. Still don't know why that's on, but anyways. It is. Alright, so we're going to try to take Pollock. And I think with Keys... What do we do with this hill, man? Ugh. This just looks bad. It looks bad in part because it's so wide. Yeah. I've already said it in this episode. I don't know what the solution is, but... Alright, you're up there. Pleasanton. What do you see over here? Are they really buried all the way over in here? I wouldn't be surprised, but a little disappointed. Alright, so we got this bit. Let's bring them over there. Move Grant up here. All right, so there are a couple roads down here. That should make things easier. Pleasanton, we're just going to order you up here. And while that's happening, we're going to put Keys. Man, this is just an awkward angle to have to attack through. It's going like diagonally over fences and fields and other stuff. Yeah, this is just a mess. But be that as it may, let's go there. Let's grab Steele's division and move it up to here. Minty is trying to make it up to there. That's fine. We'll throw him over there soon enough. Kick it up so we don't have to watch nothing for too long. Move Grant up. I think once I capture this last point, I think the AI will attack. I don't know, that's what it was doing in the previous campaign, and that's what I thought they should have done for a long time. But now that I've called it, it probably won't happen. All right, we're going to move Pleasanton up here. Minty, you can continue to press up and see. Okay, all right. We see them. No, Minty. No. Who is this? Keys. Yeah. No, Keys, what it looks like you're going to need to do. Yeah, maybe something like that. Here, how about along that road? We'll try that. And then Steele, why don't you come over here? And we'll see who else is out there. Minty, I think we just got to get ready to fight. I don't think you're getting out of there in time. Alright, we get rid of this. Oh, I guess you can't fight because your scouts are still gone. Turn down the volume before we go deaf. Huh. I don't know where their scouts are. I think I lost them in that weird deployment phase early on. Anyways, that's what's going on over there. Yeah, Pleasanton, he has his Cav scouts out. No, Kill Cavalry's up to his old tricks. Sorry, friendly Cav. What is this? No, I actually don't know what this is. I mean, for real though, you should definitely, absolutely move back. No? None of that's gonna work? I don't think any of that's gonna work. I think they're just dead. Oops. I'm doing my best Howard impression. Alright, you get over there, Pleasanton. Oh, did they break? Because that's actually probably the best thing for them right now, would be to break. First Illinois standing strong. Second New York couldn't take it. Oh well. I don't think what I'm doing is a very good idea. I think we're just, yeah, we're just throwing troops. Throwing good troops after bad troops. My goodness, Bayer, take the hint, man. It isn't working, dude. How come nobody can figure out that they're supposed to fall back here? What's the problem? Not sure. Well, that's one cav brigade and 2 cav regiments gone. Shank, I'm gonna say you heard it here first, buddy. Yeah, I don't even think this is defensible, given the numbers that look like they're headed this way. I thought it was, but I didn't realize how far away friendlies were. What on earth has gotten into these units here? Well, I guess they'll fall back the hard way. Oh, that's where they were lined up. Well, that's why we fall back, buddy. And you paid for it with your digital life. Gibbon arrives. I forgot that. I forgot Gibbon was even supposed to be here, but he's probably at this end of the map, right? That's where everybody else was. Yeah. You might be able to get close to the battlefield. Oh, look. You're still broken and can't really figure out which way to go. Alright, so that sounds like we took this victory point. That's fine. And then we'll move Pleasanton down here to get this one. As we continue to stall through time. Through time? How about for time? Shank, I don't know what you're doing, buddy. Artillery. Yeah, the AI is moving like absolutely nothing is in its way. Which is kind of true, although we have engaged them. Are you all really that stupid? Like, what is wrong with you? I guess we're just going to have to go up and roadblock, because I don't know. I'm used to things moving a lot faster for some reason. I don't know why. No, 5th Ohio. You don't get to go over there. You don't go over there. As soon as you can shoot stuff, you go ahead and do it. Throw you over there. Just order them in by regiments at this point. My goodness, you're idle? I can't even order you to retreat. That's rough. What are you guys doing? Get over here. Oh, you're tired. Oh, okay, I get it. Wait a minute, Pleasanton, you're supposed to be detached here. Here, we'll run after their artillery. I guess that'll help more somehow. We got to do something that's going to get units to break a little sooner. I thought I had moved it enough. Apparently not. Alright, so we will move Gibbon up there. No. You guys just go shoot that up. I guess we'll say that's more important. But the AI, again, moving incredibly well, given the distance they've had to cover and the engagements they've been in, but yeah, no complaints there. And they can't follow that order? I don't get that. That is an odd one. That is the rare 3rd U.S. Artillery. Okay, and they do have targets to shoot at, apparently. So Randall's cav is broke, but seems to still be moving. Why on earth did you all stop? Not a good idea, man. Not that that cav is, or that artillery is doing too much, but we just want to knock them out. Yeah, that group is just far off. Yet another unit that cannot fall back. That is so weird. Alright, so you all got over here. You all got dismounted, loose formation. I don't know. The artillery, they may just not like getting hit by the artillery. Yeah, this is not feeling great here. You've got to be kidding me. You're all exhausted? That's the issue? Yikes. Looks like one of our cav regiments is running. They can take the artillery. My goodness, man. Have these guys actually hit anything? It doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Alright, can William Franklin hold them? 4th Virginia is going to YOLO in. I don't think it's going to go well, but I'm not really an authority on much right now, so... Alright, those guys can probably move up. Can you move back? Okay, you actually can, so... don't know. Maybe the maneuver was too complicated for others. What are you doing? There you go. Just shoot. Alright, and I'm guessing what? We got wiped over here? I really have no idea what... It's 440 dudes. Who I think have really good, like, guns. I don't know what that is, man. Bendix? I don't remember what happened there. All right. The poor 1st Massachusetts and 13th Pennsylvania. This looks bad. And it's not good. What is going on there? I was going to say, I think in relative terms, we're actually closing things as poorly as this battle has gone. Because we just have so many more troops. What is the AI doing back here? You got 7th Virginia. Okay, that. This. Oh, okay. So they're almost done. But they're fresh. They're routing. They're on their way. They're on their way. They're on their way. Yeah, so a lot of those lead regiments there are. I think eventually they're going to get bled to the point that they're stopping in their tracks. Baker, I think Baker was mine. Have we really done just that little? Usually dismounted loose formation cav with good guns is like the bane of of artillery's existence, but it seems very much the shoe is on the other foot, and I've kept up my killing my own cavalry reputation here. Oh, and I guess they're done. But we do now have a number of batteries that have stopped. And I guess they're just going to make their stand. 12th Pennsylvania is doing what they're doing. Yeah. So I have to go back over to the CSA because they've switched up their... I think that... Yeah, right? This is a brig... Oh, no. Okay, I was going to say, I put Jackson in Corps Command. All right, yeah, good. He is still there. That makes sense. Yep, and it swung all the way back over to our side. It is not a major victory. We'll see what... Yeah. We'll see what the final numbers look like when we get back. And then we're going to call this one an episode. But if we break 50-50, we'll be lucky. And... I think the AI definitely played that one better than I did. So But in the end, the 4th Indiana and 12th Pennsylvania, I guess they're standing their ground here, but against no one really. All right, let's run it up to 20x, run it on out of here, and wrap this episode. I'm trying to remind myself. Okay, so then this was the battle, right, to pretty much open the door to Richmond here in the fall. So it says 2,000, 2,600. Let's see what the newspaper tells us. But yeah, the whole major victory thing is just... I tried to make them more rare, but it's odd. It seems like they happen a lot earlier in the war when they really shouldn't, and later in the war when they should. And like the numbers are, 250,000 men as opposed to less than 50,000 in many battles. But I've just nerfed away the advantage of those major victories. It still matters, but it's not huge. All right, so what did they actually lose? 257 killed, 635. So that's almost 1,000 out of the war for them. For us, it's 416 killed, and okay, and the rest of them just said it's probably more like 600 out of the war for us. So yeah, actually, that did knock more men out of the war for them than for us. But again, it was not pretty. And here it is, and you can see the result. The casualties have just taken Keyes' division, which is now going to get a perk. Grant's corps is, and so I don't know. Do I want? I don't know how much he matters anymore. I'm going to give him embedded reporters. I don't think he's going to need skilled cartographers, but I might give him the supply one just in case it helps those below him. But I think the reputation gains for those below him should help. But that's that. All right. You know, another win in the East. A win is a win. Oh, but that was not all that they had. So Lee's Corps has another division here. And so Keyes is largely immobile after that. Steele is practically immobile. And Gibbon is still recovering. So we're going to have to pause here and get our readiness up before we move. Now I kind of wish that I could do more over here. Maybe in the next episode we can actually move against this, but otherwise these guys can come through the back door here. And oh, so we won at Nashville. Did old what's his face show up? Yeah, I think. I mean, I'll say a win is a win. Meade's division, yeah, let's give them cartographers. Just because they tend to operate in our territory a lot. Then maybe embedded reporters, I don't know. All right, let's put McClellan. What? What happened here? All right, we're going to send Crittenden in to investigate here. Strange things are happening. All right, so they're going to take care of that. Hayes is almost ready to roll out. Lion, how's that supply depot is almost done. That's fine. Right. Oh, so this is no longer Wright's division. This is Hooker's division, which I think I did. Maybe I just didn't